All right, so we are making gardening great again. I've got a scrap piece of 3/4 inch CPVC pipe that was laying around that I decided to repurpose. So I use these clips here, and I just clip this pipe to the bottom of the end of that roll in about 3 places. And then I put a 90 on here, 90 on there. Gave myself about, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches hands width. You don't need a lot of crank leverage on there, so that seemed to be plenty. And then I may put a piece of like 3/4 or 1 inch PVC pipe over the top of that, and then cap this off with something if I want to have a handle. But it seems to work just fine, so I may not need to do that. So it goes down easier than it goes up, of course, but with just a little bit of effort, you can crank the whole thing up with one hand. You don't have to worry about doing those stupid twist ties all over the place. And then I just bent a hook on the end of the wire there and drilled a small hole through here so I could get another piece of wire through here. And this is electric fence wire, and I bought a spool of that, but I never used it for electric fence. But I've almost used up the whole spool because I seem to use it for so many other things. And then I just went through the fabric here where I had my reinforcement that I welded on there. But you could go like right here where the tie is at, where they made that seam there, and go through that spot to keep it secure, keep it from sliding around. And then this is my little door latch that I made. This is just a piece of plastic, scrap stuff. Drilled a couple holes, put a couple screws in there, used a piece of 1x and cut that to fit, and then put a little latch mechanism on the end of it, so this doesn't slide out. And when you want to use it, you just pull that out of the way, and then that screw keeps this board from falling out of here. And then I'll show you what we got going on. I've got my barrels all planted. This one I put carrots in. I got lettuce, onions, strawberries, salad, and then garlic. So those are, I planted those early. This with all this dirt in here, it really holds the heat at night. So I haven't had to worry about anything freezing, even down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So that hasn't been a problem. And then we're doing this cold sewing method with plastic bags. And then that's working okay. But what I really like is just these containers here. These are kind of a joy to work with. You just put slice around the bottom of it, use a piece of tape to hold it back together once you get everything planted. And then just spritz a little water down in the hole. And having this double greenhouse effect is just, it's unbelievable how well those plants grow and start. So I think I'm gonna be doing more of that in the future. And then I'll put one on this other side over here as well. And so I would just, 30 seconds, I can crank up the windows or crank them back down if I got a storm coming or whatever. So anyway, I may do a screen on this door for the summertime. Just pull the plastic door off, and then I've got some big screen material that I may do an envelope that's pretty much identical to the door that comes with it, and then slip that over if things get really hot. So I haven't quite decided what I'm doing on that yet, but stay posted. You never know what might happen. And then I may take that screen too, because it's like 12 feet tall, or it's about 12 feet wide. So I could literally run a piece of that over the top of these inside here, and then have a shade cloth. And that's all scrap stuff that was laying around. So I'm trying to use as much things that would be considered garbage, so to keep the price of everything down. And plus it's kind of fun to repurpose stuff. So hope you're enjoying the videos. Let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see a video on something else that I got going. Thanks.